Black, which is a militia slash patrol focus ship. And there are two other variants, which is the Cutlass Blue and the Cutlass Red. One's a medical, which is the Cutlass Red, and another is a more bounty hunter patrol type version, which actually has cells within them. But as for the stock configuration, it has two size 1 wing mounted sucker punches. And it has a central gimbal mounted Badger laser repeater, as you can see right here, which just looks massive. And below that we have two size 3 pylons for the missiles, which right now I believe is the Rattler 2 cluster, which actually every time you shoot one it has 7 missiles that pop out the tip right there, which these graphics on just the models of these just look amazing. But I'll talk more about the actual size 5 man turret up top a bit later. And on this it has two main TR4 thrusters, which are those massive things right there. It actually has 10 smaller thrusters around there, which has 2 main thrusters on the side. You can see right there. And as you can see, as funny looking feet landing gear. But as you can see, to open up, there's actually a button on the side, which is, I believe, very well placed. And going in here, you can see it has 2 minimalistic beds and a very minimalistic toilet. Hey, sitting down, looking around, reading newspaper while your friend's flying. There you go. And as you can see, it's very well modeled in the inside. Shaders, textures, it's just mind-blowing how good these ships look, especially this early in the build. Oh. But that's how you get in and out. Just go up, press F to use. And as for cargo, it has 150 freight units, which is plenty for this size of ship. Which, if you want to go, you know, banditing, pirating, that kind of playstyle with this, is very, very well suited for this. And actually, with this one, it comes with a airlock in the middle, which is not working very well when I film this. But either way, if you're say you got a constellation that you and your buddies after, you can actually connect to that with this airlock and actually board it. And has 2 little extra seats on the side, so you can get your party to board. So you can just fill this ship up with all your friends and go around being a pirate. And as you can see, for the man turret, you actually press a button for the chair to come down, which still a bit buggy, a little bit, but it does work. As you can see, it's actually supposed to come with a couple neutron cannons, but for some reason I got around, like, I think they're like 20mm ballistic. I don't know the exact weapon that's on here, but for stock configuration it comes with these cannons, which are ballistic and do run out of ammo fairly quick. They have about 120 rounds in Arena Commander, which they honestly, this just looks so much better than what's supposed to be on there. As you can see, zoom out here, taking a full look at the ship. Now, if this reminds you of something from Halo the Pelican, it's, I believe, subconsciously they may have took a few hints from that, especially the front cockpit and how the actual pilot's actually sits in there. But there you go, getting out of the seat, making it, open up the door, didn't make it come back up. Which the animation is very elaborate for that. There you go, open up, closing the door. Small airlock, and close it back up right here. So there's actually every door on this is button press on here, including the one to the left here, which is kind of like an airplane hatch, which is the second way to get in here. I'd say the more secondary route, more emergency route. But yeah, up here we have the cockpit, which the co-pilot sits in back and the pilot sits up front. And actually once we actually get into it, it's a very good view range, other than the bars that sit in the front. But here we go, it actually moves to the middle, so you get a centralized position. Here you go, get out of that. Look around. Actually a very good field of view, other than the bars, but that's not too bad compared to some of the other ships. About the same as the F7 Order for view range. And when I first got this thing is a massive. I thought it was gonna actually be a lot smaller than this, but I'm quite pleased with the size of it. Definitely, you're getting a lot for the $115 package. But there you go, more glitching, which not surprising for this early in the build, and they're still getting those bugs out. Another thing for the bug smashers to find out. But here we go, here's the main TR4 thrusters, which oddly look like Boeing cockpits for commercial jets. And just walking around here, taking a look at the side hatch, which I think is more of an emergency hatch. And there's a little ladder that folds into the wing right up here, which I'll show you right here. Folds up, folds back in the wing, door closes, press the button, comes back down. Very cool animation. They do a very good job with all the animations of this game so far. Hopping in, very cool animation once again, and another cool animation, door closing. So there you go. And going back through the back of the ship, very cool. Now, if you're actually wondering, the package does come with all 4 hangars: the self-land, the AeroView. I just call this the Rolls-Royce hangar. Looks like a Rolls-Royce type of hangar. And the actual asteroid hangar, which is the VFC industrial hangar. And here we hop into some free flight mode. As you can see, we're in a third-person view outside the ship, and you can see the 2 main thrusters, the TR4 thrusters, and the 2 side ones. And here you have shooting all the guns except the missiles at the same time, which looks pretty cool. Which, in a Vandal Swarm or free flight mode or whatever, the actual man turret is technically an unmanned turret. It's coupled to your gimbal mounted, so it'll follow your mouse cursor in Vandal Swarm, so you can actually use it. Here you go, looking inside the ship during flight. Looks pretty cool with the lighting. Even renders inside. But here you go, looking outside, just the lighting on this looks amazing. You can see the flashes look pretty good too, reflecting off the metal sheets on the ship. Just stationary right here, looking around the ship, looking how pretty she is. Oh my god, this game just looks fantastic. Here we go, jump into the station. Look around the ship again. And actually, a main problem during this with Veil and Swarm, especially if you own one of these, that thrust just looks amazing. If you actually get shot, most of the time your Cutlass will actually get shot in half, which is kind of annoying, but it looks really, really cool. Here you go, straight from the side, going up, down, backwards. Shooting the man turret, lasers, sucker punches. Here you go, we're gonna attempt to land on the landing pan that's over here. So we'll fly up to that. Just again looking at the visual of this, just me. Here you go, up to the panel, or the landing pad. Definitely gotta go slow at this part. Kind of get your ship straight. Mine's actually tilted right here, so when I go to land, it's gonna hit the front first. If you have a computer, it's definitely a rough landing because of how jerky the controls are. But if you have the actual flight sticks, it's just buttery smooth on this. Here you go, landing gear going out. Gonna be a bit hard here, a little tilted. There we go. There you go, hopping out of the ship. It's glitching a little bit. No, wouldn't be an early access game without none. Or kind of an early access game, pre-alpha. And thank you for watching my overview of the Interplanetary Cutlass Black. Awesome edition. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.